Hello, my dear students. This is Bhaskaran welcoming you all. In this episode, we continue tense form exercises in our textbook, unit number 1, page 11. We start with task 2. Almost all the sentences in this task have 2 or 3 verbs. Now let's see sentence A. You find 2 V1s, tell and happen. If you go to the second part of the sentence, at the end of the sentence you find the keyword last night, and so the second V1 happened should be written in past simple, so the answer is happened. Coming to the beginning of the sentence starts with V1, so it is an imperative clause, and so we should use V1 as the answer here. So the answer is, tell me exactly what happened last night. Now sentence B. You find 2 sentences, and in the first sentence verb is, which is in present simple, and going to the second sentence the V1 is teach, and in the second sentence we find the phrase for 4 years, which is a duration, and so we have to use present perfect continuous tense form. So the answer is has been teaching. She has been teaching me for 4 years. Let's move on to sentence C. You find 2 V1s. Think with never and consider with seriously. Right. See, if you go through the sentence, you would understand how to fix the answers. I never think of a career in medicine before I spoke. We have to listen to this part. Before I spoke to my biology teacher, but now again you have to listen to this. I seriously consider it. So, the speaker spoke to his or her biology teacher, that is in past tense, and she is telling about the time before speaking to the teacher. So, the first V1 think should be written in past perfect tense form, and so the answer is, I had never thought of a career in medicine before I spoke to my biology teacher. Coming to the second answer, but now, you see the keyword now, which indicates present continuous, and so the answer is, I am seriously considering it. Here consider means think, that is, I am seriously thinking of it. Now sentence D. Here forget and do are the V1s. Forget should be in past tense here, that is forgot, and do should be in present perfect, have done. Now let me read it. Oh no, I forgot to bring my assignment. What am I going to do? This is the second time I have done this. Now sentence E. Here we find 3 verbs, 3 V1s. Say, not listen, and talk. Now let me give you the answer while I read the sentence. I can't remember what my teacher said yesterday. The keyword is yesterday, and so the verb should be said, that is in past simple. About my homework, I did not listen properly because Hussein was talking to me at the same time. See, we speak about what happened yesterday, and so the V1 listen should be in past simple, did not listen, and at the end of the sentence we have the phrase at the same time, and so we use past continuous for the V1 talk. So the answer is was talking. I can't remember what my teacher said yesterday about our homework. I did not listen properly because Hussein was talking to me at the same time. Now sentence F. It begins with the phrase last year, and so it has to be in past tense, past simple. So last year we went on a school trip to Kanyakumari. We had a very interesting time. Now sentence G. In this sentence the V1s are think and not make, and the keywords are at the moment in the beginning and the word yet at the end of it. At the moment means at this moment, that is at this point of time. So the V1 thing should be in present continuous. The answer is I am thinking. At the moment I am thinking about what course to pursue next year, but I have not made. It is in present perfect because of the keyword yet. Next sentence is H. You find the key phrase every morning in the first line, and so the V1 get should be written in present simple. So again it is get. I get up at 7 every morning, but this morning I have slept for a long time. This is in present perfect, and I did not get up until 8. And for the previous V1 sleep, even had slept can be used instead of have slept. My dear students, we now begin task 1, where you find a dialogue between person A and person B, and all the sentences in this dialogue have words in two different tense forms as options. But those two different tense forms are very closely related. You have to choose the more appropriate one or the very correct one. Now, B is watching a program on TV and A meets B. How will he ask this question? Will he ask, what do you watch, or what are you watching? Obviously, what are you watching is the right answer. Okay. Now, B replies that it is a program about the Jallianwala Bagh massacre which he recorded last night. I study or I am studying about it this term. Here, I am studying about it this term is more suitable because person B is studying about Jallianwala Bagh massacre in this term. Now, A replies that all that I know or I have known about it is that hundreds of people died or had died in it. Here the correct answers are all that I have known about it is that hundreds of people had died in it. அதாவது ஜாலியன்வாலா பாக் படுகொலையை பற்றி எனக்கு தெரிந்ததெல்லாம் நூற்றுக்கும் மேலான மக்கள் இறந்து போனார்கள் என்பதுதான் அப்படிங்கிறது தான் இந்த சென்ஸ். நெக்ஸ்ட், நவ் B says, yes, it was much worse than anyone has expected or had expected. Here the right option is had expected because that happened long ago. It went on or has gone on for hours. Here the right option is went on because again it refers to the past. Do you want or have you wanted to watch the program with me? Here do you want is the right option. Do you want to watch the program with me? That is B is asking A. Now let's move on. A replies, no thanks. I have got to do some Veena practice. I have just remembered or I just remembered that we have got a concert tomorrow. Here I have just remembered is the right option because only now he recalls that he has to practice Veena. So far he has forgotten about it, and so present perfect is the right option here. And I don't have or I haven't had time to practice my new piece this week. Here the right option is I haven't had time to practice because he means that till this point of time he did not get time to practice. So the right option is he haven't had. Then B says, okay, I have already done or I already did my practice, so I have got time to watch TV. See you later. Here the right option is I have already done my practice, and so I have got time to watch TV. And I believe what all I told you could be understood by you. And whenever you want to write or select or use a right tense form, think for a while. Sense the sense you want to convey, or you think it in your mother tongue, you will find the answer. So I hope to meet you all in the next episode. Until then, thank you and goodbye from Bhaskaran.